At Hire, there's been this idea of three zeros. If we have if your micro enterprise has zero distance with the customer, then you should know more about the customer than we people in headquarters, right?
Yes.
So why would you need approvals from us, right? The second zero is zero approvals, and they say that results in zero delays. And I think they're right. I mean, it makes sense to me. But I don't want you to think that this is out of control. Okay. That
Maybe
micro enterprise. Yeah.
maybe
Go ahead.
Bill, the fact that you say I don't want to think that it's out of control relates to the question that I sent to you. What is the biggest misconception in the heads of many people about this new management model? And I'm making a guess here, but it might be that people think, but this is out of control. This is chaos.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So maybe you can reflect on that.
So there's the feeling that, so it's very interesting. A couple of weeks ago, I had a call from an insurance company in the United States that said, we're interested in what Hire's doing. Can you tell us what they're doing? And I started telling them, they said, but how do they measure success? And I said, well, success is measured by the way in which the product performs in the marketplace. And they said, but that doesn't fit our measures. So you have this is a guy who probably 20 minutes ago agreed that he was outside in, right? That what was happening outside the organization was more important than what was happening inside. And now with one question, he's become incredibly inside out.
Inside out.
Yeah. And I think that what you're saying is the biggest misconception. If you're going to trust people to get on with the job, and if you're going to trust them to get on with the job and force them to be outside in, okay? So force them to be zero distance with the customer so that they're living with the customer metaphorically. And so they are responding to what the customer needs, wants. Then what you have to do is you have to give them the authority, the license to be able to act on what they're learning and to do it fast. And that means that you have no choice but to step out of this thing and let it take on a life of its own. What you can do is and this is what Hire does, is Hire says the success or failure of our micro enterprises is based on market performance. So if you have a good enough idea for us to host your idea on our platforms, and that idea doesn't work, if you can't convince the customer that this is a great product, then the customer's not wrong, you're wrong. And so you're going to be, we're going to cease hosting you.